It's time to get your Clix fix.
Hi, and welcome back to Clix Fix. I'm Rory. It's been a couple weeks, at least a couple weeks, since I've played with these pint-sized plastic people, and got a hankering to roll these dice. But until then, I'll just talk about some teams. Today we're going to be doing another one awesome Clix team build. The figure that we're going to go off is from the Masters of Time. I pulled this guy in. Let's see, I can show that. Yeah, pulled him in sealed. Really enjoyed using him. He only lost one game in sealed. That was against the other chase, Kara, the version of Kara, the Supergirl, and the Flash, because the Flash just kept rolling high enough to hit him, and he just. Anyway, he lost that one game for me, but he's done pretty well in many other games. So this team that we're going to be building with him is a ruler team. He's got the Kryptonian, Cosmic Past, Ruler, and Warrior keywords, but I decided to go with ruler. I've done ruler teams in the past, if you've watched some of the videos with Magneto and I believe Prime Colossus. Those are ruler teams. Wait, no, Prime Colossus was like a non-theme going around mind control. I forgot about that. And that was a fun one. But I decided to do a ruler team because of Prince Kal-El's main uh, uh, movement power. But we'll get there. So his first trait is characters take a maximum of 3 damage from attacks. I really like that ability to not get totally annihilated right at the beginning of the game. It's like, oh, you can't hypersonic in with a guy that has 6 damage and just destroy the key piece of my team. So, maximum of 3 damage from attacks until he dies. And remember, that's on your opponents as well. So, don't try to boost up your attack a ton if you're not going to end up doing more than if you're not going to don't boost up your damage needlessly because you can only do 3 in the end. Continuing on with that trait, which is called, by the way, you don't look like a monster, you just look scared. Characters without the mystical keyword can't positively modify their attack values when attacking Prince Kal-El. So against a mystical team, that won't really matter. You just got to check keywords, but there are a lot of other teams that don't have mystical, and yeah, it's nice to have a little bit of protection from that. Except for him, this team is a mystical team as well, but he's the only one on this team that does not have mystical. His second trait, Prince of the Kingdom of El, leadership. When Prince Kal-El uses it and succeeds, after resolutions, you may remove an action token from a friendly character with the Superman or Batman ally team abilities. He is the only one on the team that has those, so he would only be removing it from himself. So just remember that he can remove it from himself. All right, so we're playing him at 75 points. A lot of times I like to use these guys at higher points, but I wanted to fit a little bit more in, and I wanted to make his special movement power kind of worth it. It is, which he has at 75 points, he has on his top click and then on his last click. But it says here, justice will be done, my sister. Hypersonic speed. once per turn when Prince Kal-El uses it and hits. After resolutions, another friendly character with the ruler keyword may make an attack targeting a hit character. So similar to some of the other chases from the set, but he does have to hit, unlike Diana, and they have to have the ruler keyword. That is why I decided to do a ruler theme team with this guy. And the reason I'm playing him at 75 points, I because he can't make himself attack again. He can only make somebody else able to attack. We're going to have somebody that can pack a punch. We are going with, and remember, the idea of these not theme team, all of these builds for one awesome Clix is you got the one main character that you happen to pull for whatever reason or got it, and then you make the rest of the team with pieces that are much easier to acquire. But this guy he's a rare, but a lot of times I don't think people are going to be giving him up unless they have a overstock of him and don't need any more. This is Black Adam from Notorious, number 46. We're going to be playing him at 100 points. You could play him at 200 and just make it a smaller team. That is totally fine. But his first trait here, take a look at it. When Black Adam uses the Mystic's team ability, he also deals 1 penetrating damage to each opposing character within 3 squares of the attacker, which is awesome. Like, you want him to get in there, lock people down, and get, especially if it's like a formation team that you're going up against, he's going to be good. So that's his trait. And then he has a special defense power that he has on his top click at this point value, and then like click 4, I guess you would call it, but it's click 8 overall. But it is invincible. Friendly characters within range and line of fire can use Mastermind, but only to choose Black Adam regardless of adjacency. So in that's pretty cool because that will, make you trigger his trait with the Mystic's team ability, if that's makes sense to do at that point. Gives you that option. You could take the hit for somebody else, and since like we were talking about before, he's a ruler. He could just run up in there, and then Prince Kal-El hypersonic in, hit somebody, and then Black Adam can follow up with another hit because, Black Adam's got outwit. He can run all the way up there, outwit somebody, let Prince Kal-El come in and do his thing, trigger it. Hopefully he hits, and then Black Adam can follow up with another attack. And he's got the 3 damage, so if he outwits any damage reducers they might have, his damage is then maxed out, which I think is pretty cool. Next, forgot to show you, I do have Black Adam here. He's got a pretty cool sculpt as well. Got that energy. I do have 2 of them, and I do think playing both of them at 100 could be kind of fun. Anyway, next on the team, getting to the smaller point characters here, I thought I would toss on Hero from the Disney Plus Next Phase set from the Moon Knight show. Hero is interesting. He's a ruler. He's got mind control, which is always good, with 3 targets. He's uncommon, but mind control with 3 targets that can always do well for you. But he's got the special attack power that is his whole dial: Blades, Claws, Fangs, Pulse Wave, steal energy, but with close and range attacks, which is awesome. Now, he won't steal energy if he's doing the mind control because he's not doing any damage. He's not damaging them to steal any energy from them, so that won't matter. But if mind control doesn't make sense to do, if they have only one character that would be able to take damage that turn anyway, he can use his Blades, Claws, Fangs, get his damage up high enough to hopefully get to the limit of 3 because he only has a printed 2 and then printed 1 damage. And then on his last click, he has a stop click, Scarab of Amit, however it's pronounced. Stop. When this click is first revealed after resolutions, place Hero into a square within his range. So it makes it harder for them to follow up and just finish him off. He is also the source of leadership on the team, so there could be 4 actions. And as you saw, Black Adam is the source of outwit on the team. Keep in mind, if you play something like this, I don't have any perplex, any prob, or any telekinesis on this team. Major powers lacking in this team, but I think is okay because this is just meant to be for fun. The ones that hurt, though, are the perplex and the prob, mostly because you want Prince Kal-El to hit. So it would be nice to beef up his attack and have a chance to re-roll it, but there's other things you can do, possibly. Anyway, the last figure I put on this team, I actually don't have. It's a rare, but I just have not gotten this one. Morgan Le Fay. Now, the rest of the team, except Prince Kal-El, having the Mystic's team ability, which remember Hero does, is part of the reason why she's here. Her trait, Youth is so wasted on the young, when an opposing character within range is damaged by Mystic's team ability, after resolutions, heal a friendly character with the mystical keyword 1 click. So you can heal up Hero or Black Adam, which I think is pretty darn cool. Like when they take damage, you could just heal them back 1. As long as they don't die, of course. I mean, with Hero, you could do it and get him off of his stop click, which I think is pretty cool. Anyway, she's also got on her special movement power, she's got flight, so she'd probably be the one to carry Hero up. And she's being played at 50 points, remember. She only has the special movement on her last click. This way she starts with sidestep at a lower point value, but mind control, sidestep. Opposing characters within range can't generate non-debris terrain. Okay, I mean that kind of stuff, like with Mime Pool, that would really hinder Mime Pool, but she doesn't have it at the beginning of the game when she's played at 50, so almost moot because she'll probably just get knocked past that. Oh no, she won't, because, the special attack power is a stop click. Last word belongs to Morgan Le Fay. Once per game, stop. Steal energy, which is always nice to have on a stop click. The first time this click is revealed, after resolutions, deal 1 penetrating damage to all opposing characters within 3 squares. So it's kind of like another group Mystics team ability, kind of like the Black Adam. So they're kind of on theme in that way. She could also, she's got penetrating damage from close or range on her top click. So making use of her to possibly get in another attack from Prince Kal-El could also be great, as long as they don't reduce penetrating for some reason. There are 25 more points left on this team, and for this team build, I decided not to finish it off. I want to hear what you all would do to finish this team off, whether it's equipment or there are some rulers that are below 25 points. I'm looking at Starro, Solaris. Well, let's just take a quick look at him so you can see him. Starro has his Retaliator dial. Or he no, not a Retaliator. On his last click, his last stop click. 20 points. He can be crazy at 20 points. There's a lot you can do. I'm not going to read through the entire thing because he's just crazy with his mind control and creating star fights and craziness. But he's worth a look at, I think, as is maybe Solaris. He's ruler of 25 points. He, though, does have the Colossal Indifference. So unless he's using his Retaliator, he can't really attack smaller characters. So keep that in mind. But he does have another Outwit out there if you want it. But I think the most useful character to put on with 25 points is the Legacy Daredevil. All these are legacies. This one, Legacy Daredevil. I think he'd be great at either 10 or 20. Just, and he's also more point denial because that's kind of what Prince Kal-El does. It's like you gotta keep hitting me if you want to get the points. You can't just do one great hit and win because you can only do 3 damage, which would be enough for Daredevil to get him to his at least would be KO'd. But take a look at him. He is a great option. There are also great equipment to put on out there, like the universal weapon that's coming out. I think that would be a great one. I mean, it's just good. I don't know if the Yaka arrow, it's 20 points, but Yaka arrow is pretty cool. I don't know. What would you guys do? I have my ideas, but I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about how to finish off this team. Now, if you are going to go into more, there are a lot of really good rulers out there, not just rares, uncommons, and commons. I mean, there are more in those categories that are well worth playing. I could just mention a few of them. From Notorious, you've got Sinestro, and he's awesome with the Perplex, could help with Prince Kal-El hitting. Zod, he's just a decent powerhouse, 90 points. Vibranium Man, he's also a decent powerhouse that you might want to have him attack multiple times. Killmonger, if he can get in there. The Black Panther set had a lot of really good rulers. Killmonger's one of them. Scientist Supreme, talked about all 3 of these so far on my uh, top 5 from each rarity for Black Panther. Love these pieces. Scientist Supreme is fun. There's also the rare Killmonger, which is fun, puts out Prey. That could be a good one. And of course, the super rare and super rare Prime Black Panthers. Just the regular super rare is amazing by itself. The Prime one is nuts because he's just hard to kill and he makes your team hard to kill. Which goes along with Prince Kal-El. It's like, oh, you finally did enough damage, but they're not gonna die. The Legacy Black Panther, another really great ruler if you want to control the sidelines of your opponents. So great rulers. I mentioned before because they had their own videos. Prime Colossus is a great ruler. Magneto, amazing ruler. Also, Kong, of course, got in the Clixies, Heroclix Figure of the Year. Amazing, amazing ruler piece, even with the errata. I like, King Arthur. King Arthur is a fun ruler. He gets a free equipment. Dude, he would be fun to put the Yaka arrows on, maybe, just because it makes a 20-point equipment free. I don't know. I'd have to look into it more, but that sounds like fun. Uh, Ghost Rider, the King of Hell, Ghost Rider. Want to protect your powers? Get him out there. He's an awesome one. Should have pulled some of these out to just show them on the camera. But now, if we're looking to the future a little bit, let's look to the future at the set that's coming out, the Collector's Trove. There are some great rulers there. Thanos, the common Thanos, he can go on a team at his 150 point line. He's a solid beat stick. You might want to have attack a couple times extra with Prince Kal-El. There's also Ronan the Accuser, and he could come with the Universal Weapon for free if you want to do some crazy stuff. And Namor, the super rare Namor, 70 points. I think he'd be great. I don't know if the 200 point Prime Namor would be as useful with Prince Kal. I mean, he could. It's possible. He would be the focus of the team for that. So, but definitely could try him out. 200 points plus Prince Kal-El 75. You still got 25 left over. Where were we? The Chase Black Panther coming out. Another awesome ruler that has 2 point values that are very useful that could go on there. The Scarlet Witch Chase. I really like. She's pretty dang solid too. I like her. And Doctor Doom. There's some of these chases coming out that could really pair well with Prince Kal-El, I think. I think that would be a lot of fun. Anyway, that's my team. Black Adam, Prince Kal-El is the focus. Hero, Morgan Le Fay. If anybody has a Morgan Le Fay that they need to get rid of, I'm here. I do plan on opening some more Masters of Time. So we'll see. I'll be making another video on that because I got the draw on the video from Alpha Strike. So they're sending me some stuff, and some of it is Masters of Time. So if I pull Morgan Le Fay in there, won't need her, but we'll see. Stay tuned. And I will I'm planning on some other stuff after that. I'll be doing that unboxing of my winning haul. So you can take a look at that then. But after that, I think I'm going to be doing a giveaway of some sort. So stay tuned for that. But that's my team. That's my ruler team around Prince Kal-El, this awesome chase. Not the most popular of the chases from the set, but I really like him, and he's the one that I got. So let me know what you think, or bring up some other topic. I love talking about everything Heroclix. Ask me questions. I'll try to figure out an answer for you, even if I don't know it right off the top of my head. But hope you guys had fun, that you got your clicks, you satisfied your addiction to Heroclix a little bit for a few minutes, and I'll see you next time.